Okay, hello guys. Now we are looking at Web of Science database, and we're gonna do some search. And you can access this database through your university's library, or if you are paying on your own, I think maybe you can get access to this page. Yeah. So we are able to select from few databases, but we can just stick with the Web of Science core collection for a start, and then we can do basic search, and maybe later we'll explore the advanced search options. And let's say we want to do a search on academic resilience, and notice that we can also choose where to search. We can search the whole topic. May also include the title, abstract, keywords, and author's keyword, and also keyword plus. Yeah, but we can also look at the our search in the title only. Yeah, so for now we're just gonna make it simple, and the time span include everything that's available, and then we can click and search and see the results that we get. Yeah. So it opens this page. Yeah, and I'm not showing the whole page. I just want to highlight few parts. Notice that we have 171 results from the Web of Science core collection, and then what we can do then is to perhaps refine the results, because if you see here, there are articles as well as proceeding papers, meeting abstracts, and so on. So for a PhD project or a master's project, usually we just stick with the articles. Yeah, unless you really want to expand your research due to the limitations in the number of papers available. But here we already have 126 papers, so I think that's a good figure. And then we can refine so that we restrict um, our focus on papers or on general articles only. And then you can also explore based on this result that we have constrained. Yeah, maybe look at the authors so that we can see who is the most prolific authors in the or using the keywords that we have used. Yeah, or maybe some other characteristics of the papers, like the organization. Yeah, uh, and the Web of Science categories. Yeah, and notice that for result number one and result number two, academic resilience is close together as a phrase. However, academic and resilience are separated here. Yeah. So actually, the way that we search just now affect the nature of the results that we get, and we'll explore a bit later how to take care of that. Yeah. But for now, I would like to show how you can actually save these results so that you can analyze it offline, or analyze in more detail later. So what you can do is export to other file formats, and if you have more than 500 results, you have to separate the results accordingly. But in this case, what we have is only 126 records. So we can click this button, and then we can choose the content that we want to download. You can explore what is the difference between these options, but I think we can stick with this default setting. And the file format that you can choose from include those that are related to reference software, and also tab delimited, which would be very useful for you to open in Excel, for example. And because I'm using a Windows laptop, so I'm sticking with this option, and then I'll export. Yeah, and when I do that, I'll get a file in my download folder. So what I'll do is I will open my Excel, and then I'll open the file from the download folder just now. Yeah, so open, and it's gonna be from browsing, and download. It's working on it. And make sure you choose all files, because the file that we have downloaded is in text form. Yeah, so we open that, and then notice that we have this wizard that we have to go through because the file that we have downloaded is not in Excel form. Yeah, so our data has headers. So next, and actually just go through the default options or setting that the wizard has set. So voila, we have our, well, you can say it's a literature matrix. So you got the abstract. You don't have the full text. The full text is not downloadable in this option. Yeah, but you can see the abstract. So you can go through the abstract offline. Yeah, and then you can do some analysis, maybe based on the date of publication, based on the journals, based on the authors and whatnot. Yeah, so I'll go back to the Web of Science search, and notice earlier that I say number one and number two seems to be talking about two different things. Here it's talking about academic resilience on its own, and here it's talking about academic and then resilience separately. So how do we make sure that we search only articles that has academic resilience as a term in the search title? So we go back to search. We don't need to do an advanced search, but what we do is just add a quotation mark at the beginning and at the end. Therefore, what we are doing is we are forcing Web of Science to search academic resilience as a set of two words. Yeah, and we'll see the results. Yeah, so remember that we have 1 and 71, or 1 and 171 results earlier. Yeah, and now it should be lower than that. So we have 63. And notice that the second paper here is a paper with a title look with academic resilience as a phrase, not as a separated words. Yeah. So this might be more suitable for you to explore and also to analyze. So that's a short video about how to use Web of Science search. So hopefully we will meet again in a different video. Thank you very much.